Well, today's the day I learned the hard way that if you mix lots of pepper in here to prevent Mr. Squirrel, who was seen yesterday, and you do this in the breeze and it gets in your eye, you can't see because your face is in incredible pain, and it's even worse when you open your freaking eyes. So then maybe you stumble over opening your eyes for a brief microsecond so you can walk over to the door, only to realize I can't open the door because I can't see the buttons. So then you have an argument with Alexa, who refuses to open the door because the way she is, and you keep giving her the passcode. And then you finally get inside by micro opening your door, painfully putting in the 4-digit code. My whole face is burning. My eyes are all red. I can barely hold them open for very long because of the pain. So yeah, Squirrel, you win this one. Let's see if we get any pictures of you eating that super heavy dose. Well, we're back. It snowed a little. Putting pieces in there. Got real gloves this time and a hat and a coat. Blew the snow off as much as possible, but we're just breaking it down. I got that strapper on there. That should hold it all in there. I don't think any of this is going to fly out. Well, so it looks like everyone's going 20 miles per hour, so I don't have to worry about things flying off today. I do have to worry about getting over 2 lanes. This lane ends. I got to go 6 miles north, doing this stuff in a dumpster. So we're not allowed to throw out pallets in a dumpster. So there's that. Well, I'm pseudo home on vacation / sick. Joe was sick most of the week, and I think she solved her problem by giving it to me. It's supposed to be 55 degrees, so I got that in the sun. I think today's the day that I drill the holes, cut the threaded stock. I'm not going to insert it unless I get all of them, because I want to open the epoxy ones and use it up. So basically, the next step is to figure out how long I'm going to make these, and then get some nuts and thread the nuts in so that after I cut the threaded rod, I can back the nuts out, cleaning the threads up. Of course, I only need one good side with threads because the other will be in the block. So these are really handy. You just screw them on and match your thread. So I can match the thread here. I knew it was 1.5. First, I thought it was English, but none of the Englishes fit. Like this one fit 7/8, but it was the wrong thread. So I thought I'd try here. So it's an M10 1.5 thread. So yeah, I got to find some of those nuts, which shouldn't be hard to find. Worst case, we go to the store. Harbor Freight's having some sort of sale. Pick up some things oddly for Joe for her birthday. Still trying to focus on this, taking out a box a day, kind of thing. Get that on there. I don't know why I brought that home from work, but I did. Or that. I know this goes to Joe's friend. She has a friend from grad school that lives in Aurora, and she runs a small internet business because I guess using her master's degree to teach, it wasn't working out. And so I usually every few months pack up all the packing material. This is like paper they throw in a box, so that she sells all sorts of small things and larger things. She's got a little antique booth, but we'll go ahead and give this to her. At least somebody can get a use out of it. And yeah, letting the garage air out because, of course, you drive a wet car in and it makes puddles. And this part of the garage is tilted slightly. This part's flat. I did that on purpose so I could have a car lift and not have to worry about things. So this part's level. Kind of want to just power wash this, but it is still February, though I think that changes this weekend. So, but it's nice out here. I have my rod cutting area set up, so I use the drill to spin the rod to get the nuts down so that I have a nut to back out, clean up the threads, and head and ground everything. So I got 1, 2, 3, ran out of rod. I got 1, so I need 3 more. So I may have to go to the store to buy some. No, I think I might have some downstairs. Anywho, I did the Googling and it says 120 millimeters for a 10-inch threaded rod into concrete with epoxy, and then a 1/2 inch, well, 12 millimeters, 1/2 inch drill. So I got my drill bit out. Had some problems. I found these 1/2 inch drill bits, but they didn't want to fit inside my drill. This is the epoxy. It's kind of cool because it's got this tube that mixes the epoxy as it slides, so it starts out separate paths and whoosh, some magic. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out what we're going to do. Now, at the moment, I've marked these. That's northeast. That'll be northwest, southwest, southeast. Not sure. I think what I decided is on this one, I'm going to just cut the face off, like flatten it. And I may do that on all these, make them more like that. See how they're flat? Right now I've got the flattish sides inside. That's not inside. That's got to be rotated. Anyhow, I'm going to rotate them and then I'm going to put arrows on them. And then I'm going to associate each one of these because the holes are not identical. But that will fit through there. We'll need a washer. But well, we gotta do it. You know, just get her done. Once these are done, I'm going to take my hand truck that I used last weekend to break the granite and roll them over there and just put them down and put a tarp over them, let them sit for a while. Then the next step is going to be getting Cayenne, Talia's boyfriend, out here and get these bad boys out and organize and figure out which ones are going to be the posts and then the horizontals. Then I got to build a jig with the chainsaw to make the slot for those brackets. But this is going to be the best day of the weekend, so do it today. At least this part. Not sure when I'm going to get them in here. I gotta entice them with like car stuff. Well, we use the big drill to get down, then we blow out as much as we can. Then we use the little drill to get down the rest of the way. Then we put the straw down there, blow the straw. Now I'm hitting the bottom. This should go, don't fly away. Now it goes down to the bottom. So that hole's done. We just have to repeat 12 times and get some more threaded rod, and 15 times, I guess. I did use the grinder, made this a little bit smoother over here because it was not fitting properly. So I'm going to go ahead and dump that in there, use that as a guide. I kind of went with the averages here, kind of assuming this is a square here, kind of where it's, you can kind of see where it's lipped a little bit. So I don't know, it doesn't have to be production. Got my inspectors here. If I fuck up, they just give me a dirty look. Straight the straw effect. So we got our hole drug. Think we got everything? Nope. Let's do this one-handed. This is the way they teach you in hole drilling class. Stick it in there. Oh, right in the face. See all this. Of course, the test is when you drop the bolt. Does it go thunk? And that goes thunk. There, we got some threaded rod. And yes, it's the same size. So I need 3. So this will definitely do 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do all 4. Oh yeah. Kind of makes me wish I hadn't have spent the last 15 minutes putting these all back, because now I got to drill that one. And I don't want to fill my garage full of sandstone dust. I think this is a tomorrow job. Wish I'd found that earlier. But I was thinking, like, where would it be? And I kept thinking it'd be back there, which where the long one was the last 2 years. And I was thinking it was in the basement. I hang things that are long and lightweight in the rafters. Then I saw down here as I was walking in, so I guess it's a good thing I don't have to buy it. Things are expensive these days. Free is a lot cheaper. At an estate sale here in Hunting Valley, and I'm admiring the joint rework. So it looks like this one sits all the way on the outside, this beam, and then this one sits all the way like that. I like this. I wonder if I could do that. These speakers actually work really well. Maybe I need to do that in the kitchen. We're playing Follow the Leader. Moxie's the leader. Where we going, Mox? You want to go back? You want to go over there? She likes to play leader. I'm gonna regret this, but I let her off leash. But I did check her GPS tracker is enabled on both of them, so as long as they don't go separate directions, I'll be fine. She usually stays with Moxie. Let's see how this goes. We can do this on the street. I'm thinking there's gonna be a bath involved. Come on! Come on, Cooper! Come on. I'm already regretting it. She's way over there. We're supposed to go the opposite direction. I guess we're playing Follow the Leader. Now she's the leader. Well, it finally came. This is a very thin light that mounts right out there. She provides a lot of light. Definitely a different corner now. You can see all the cups.